What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Yesterday, YouTuber Ramil Amir, I want to give him a shout out if you go to the first comment pinned to the top. Some of you who are in the manosphere community know him. He's been around off and on for many years, almost as long as I've been on here. But he's a really talented guy. He comes on and off, like as he feels like it. He's not like on here every day. Sometimes he is, but he's been taking a break. And for me, I think as a younger guy, in his early 30s, he has a lot of this stuff, kind of figured out. And he had a stream which has since been removed, talking about modern women and modern men just don't exist, okay? Like, there's no way for those two people to get along. And I'm going to do a one-on-one and let him explain a little bit more, but I kind of want to build on the topic today, which talks about that modern black women are still looking for traditional black men. And I'm going to just take a little bit of what Ramil was saying in the video, and that is, in today's world in 2021, a woman does not feel obligated to do anything for any person other than herself, family, or kids, and that's if she feels obligated to do that. Most likely she does. But when it comes to relationships, now I believe this happened with all modern women in America, or this is occurring, but modern black women they have the kind of the attitude that if they get into a relationship, it's cool. If they don't get into a relationship, it's also cool. But one of the things that they believe is that they have their agenda set. Many black women today want to earn. They want to do nice things for themselves. They would like to live their life according to how they want, and not have to make more sacrifices than they already have, because that's how they've gotten there. Which, like I said, for me, I applaud that. I know a lot of talented African American women, and they should live their life to what they want. One of the things also that I've noticed is that a lot of modern black women are rejecting traditional roles. And there's a myth out there that says that, a lot of black men still want black women to be housewives. And I mean, you might have a few guys who might think that way, but a lot of us, we didn't grow up with our mother being a housewife. So you can't want what you've never seen. It's not fathomable. Now you can want what you've never seen, but I mean, we just didn't grow up like that, right? It's not, 98% of guys didn't grow up with a mom that was a housewife. So there are a lot of sisters out there that would make you believe that this is what men really want. And a lot of men are totally okay with women working, women going to school, women having free lives, not being oppressed by us in relationships. A lot of men have been raised by women to accept these roles. Here's the problem, though. Men don't have many expectations of women. Okay? We accept many women in their modern ideologies. And when I mean modern, I mean we're talking about where they are now as compared to before. The problem is that many modern women expect that men should still be traditional, although they do not want to be traditional women. Okay? And see, this is what Ramil was talking about. See, we have two different goals and objectives, and this is one of the big reasons why black men and black women will have issues getting along. And I'm a man that is mixed. I have a mixture or combination, if you will, of modern traits and old school traits. I was raised as a National Baptist. My grandfather was a deacon in the church. My father is a deacon. I understand how the old school ran. I came in the last generation of the dying legends, the last generation of the Medeas, I was there. I saw that. I saw the Baptist training unions. I saw what it took to build communities around men and how to interact with men, which is why I'm very good at doing it now. But insofar as being liberal and making money on the internet and making money in unconventional ways, I have adopted that lifestyle. My mother and my father got me a computer when I was just 14. I had my first PC. I've been dealing with PCs for 26 years. So I'm in this generation of being a modern man, being exposed to the world, understanding different cultures and different people and things like that, but also being very hands off when managing employees, or being very hands off when dealing in relationships with women, giving women a lot of freedom and stuff like that. But what women don't understand is they think that they should get all of this for free. And I know I keep talking about this, but this is the problem. Modern women feel that they should be able to get everything while doing everything that they want, while they give the man absolutely nothing in return. In other words, because I am a woman, and I know I keep talking about this, I am a woman, I am a modern woman, you should get me a house, you should buy me a car, you should provide for me as you always have in the traditional aspect. And the only person that is really allowed to change here is me. Because see, my needs are more important than yours. And you don't, and in fact, you don't have to, I don't have to do anything for you. And a lot of guys in 2020 are looking back like, wait a minute. Okay, you want me to be the traditional man. You want me to bring the house to you. You want me to bring the car to you. You want me to bring the money to you. But then what do you do for me? Oh, because you're a modern woman, I get it. You don't have to do anything for me because you don't owe me anything. The only person that owes something here is you, me. I need to give you everything. I should sacrifice all of what I have for you. I need to give you everything because it's you, because you're a woman, and you don't have to give me sex in the marriage. You don't have to stay home in the marriage. You don't have to not go on vacations with your friends in the marriage. My input is not important to you because it's your body, it's your choice, but it's still my money, but you deserve it because you're a modern woman. And because you're a modern woman, I need to change for you, and I need to be able to accept everything that you tell me to do because it's you. And I need to make you happy. And Ramil Amir made the great point, it was excellent, that many black men are out here still trying to figure out what makes modern women happy. And at the same time, nobody is asking them. They're not trying to figure out what makes you happy. I believe that many men feel that way. Many men feel that even though they're making money in the modern or traditional sense, I'm definitely a modern earner if you want to talk about it in that way. And some guys are still doing the trucking. Some guys are still doing, the healthcare and stuff like that. But in the traditional sense, some of us are modern earners in the digital space, whether you're in tech or something like that. But still, we are earning money because of our skill set that would allow to provide in the traditional sense. I'm talking so much as Gabe A and brothers like that and Dr. Patrick Dix. But at the same time, there is no obligation that modern women have to give to black men. So so because of that, then the man has to still be the traditional provider, the traditional worker, the traditional everything. Our roles have stayed the same, while her roles have gotten to change. And then, at least, in the days of 30, 40, 50 years ago, you would get at least some level of respect. Now it's like, I don't even have to respect you. You have to do this to me for me because I get it. I need it. I think Kevin Sam was talking about this. Tia Johnson was talking about this. And this is why a lot of modern women are gonna have problems in relationships with black men because, like Ramil has talked about, they're just two different worlds and ideas. You have a lot of black men who want to be traditional providers, but the modern woman has not figured out the incentive for the man to give it to her. Which is why you see a lot of guys who are on the fence about, well, if I'm going to be self-sacrificing, and men are sacrificers, right? We do believe in self-sacrificing for the greater good of the community, the greater good of the generation. But you're not even giving me enough reason why I should do that. Because you haven't looked into what my needs are. You haven't even looked at catering to what I would like to do. This has all been about you. And you want me to be traditional while you get to do everything in the modern sense. So, what do you guys think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. Check out the Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.